Good morning, Chairman Rowe, Commissioners. Congratulations on your appointment, Director Armstrong. Krish Gundu, Texas Jail Project, co-founder and director. Every commission meeting, you hear so many stories from families and loved ones of people who die in custody of our county jails. And following that, we get scores of questions and requests from media and community members about the deaths. Why do we have so many deaths? How is someone allowed to starve and die of thirst? Why is a death due to lack of insulin categorized as natural? How can we prevent them? So we were curious to know if you receive any data or information from the Commission staff on custody deaths. We did an open records request from the Commission for some of your meeting books. We found that you get complaint reports, variance reports, construction reports, population reports, staff updates, budgets, and all sorts of other information, but what we did not find are any reports and data on custody deaths. So we created a very brief report for you. You'll see on the first table, last calendar year, there were 153 people who were reported to have died in custody. There were a few unreported ones, but that's a whole other issue. There were 24 suicides, 3 homicides, and 5 accidents. That's a total of 32 deaths that might have been preventable. 77 of those deaths are still pending manner of death. We did a 10-year analysis and found that 1,388 people, that's 1,388 people, have reportedly died since 2015. That's more than 25 times the number of people the state of Texas executed in the same time period. Just sit with that for a second. So pretrial detention has turned into a death sentence for hundreds of Texans. A couple of interesting trends. You'll see Bexar County has a disproportionate number of deaths and suicides in comparison to its jail population. We also broke them down by race and age. We're working on breakdown by charges, but it's fair to say a large majority of these deaths are pretrial. My point is this commission could be studying custody deaths to understand patterns and making appropriate recommendations. Hospitals do that routinely. Our jails are de facto warehouses of people with mental illness, so it's even more crucial that the commission study them. In a separate report released by the state, just so you know, 54 people died on the forensic wait list in a 5-year period while waiting for a state hospital bed for competency restoration. So there are models for independent committee reviews in other states. Mississippi just filed legislation this past week for independent oversight of custody deaths. We can certainly do better than Mississippi. Thank you for listening.